So we'll see how to do the programming for BAHA device. So the software name is Cochlear Fitting Suite. So we'll open the suite. So this is the first screen that we'll see, and then we have to enter like this. So we have to enter the patient name like this. So I'm just entering a patient name. So these are the basic thing, and then we can enter the clinician name. And then we can try to connect the processor through this device, this part. So this is the right processor, so we can just, is it on? The processor is on, just put the processor on. Okay, so and then we can do this. This is the right processor, so I just connected the So I'm connecting this processor via this Nova Link wireless. So this is already selected. If it is not, then we can go and change it either through HiPro. You want, and HiPro is through wired one. Nova Link wireless is this one. Yeah. And then yeah. So now I'm going to do it through Nova Link wireless. So if you want to do it from the scratch, then you have to select the factory settings. Otherwise, if you want to select from the phone processor itself, you can press it. Whatever the program which is already there, it will come. From there, if you want to reprogram it, you can select this option. But otherwise, if you want to go from the scratch, this is the one, factory settings. So now I want to go from the scratch, so that's why I'm selecting this factory settings. So after clicking this, we can just detect it. So it is detected now, and then we have to select this and then connect. So it's connected now, and then we can ask the patient to wear the processor. Yeah, now we can wear the processor. Yeah. So she has worn the processor, and then we can test it. So press next. So there are two fits. One is express fit, another one is detailed fit. So express fit will make it quite faster. If you don't want any kind of small fine tuning to be done, then you can go for express fit. So right now I'm going to go for express fit. So again you will get the screen back, and then you can go to the first screen. So there are several screens here. So step by step you can go. The first screen you can go. So here there is an audiogram. So if you know the audiogram well, then you can plot it by yourself. So in this case, I know the audiogram, so I'm just plotting it. So this is the audiogram of the patient that I know. So I'm not trying to test this. So this is auto save. You don't have to save whatever the audiogram that you're plotting. So you can directly go to the screen 2, and here you have to select some options, whether the patient is an adult or a child. So here in my case, this is an adult patient, and then this is not a bilateral or bimodal, so this is off, and I can go to the next one. Again, this case, this patient is not a patient with SSD, single stereo deafness. So this patient is a conductive loss patient, so I'm selecting this one, this option, and then next. So this asks options for whether it is an attract or connect. So attract is through the magnet, which doesn't have any hole, but connect is attached to the internal implant through an abutment. So that is a BAHA connect system. So I clicked it. This is not a soft band or a demo purpose, so I clicked only this BAHA connect system. Once I connect this, I can press this green tick, and then these are all the things I've selected. I can go to the next screen. BAHA direct here, it will allow me to test the patient again. So I can click it, and then I can press it. I can give the sounds through a space bar. So if you are not sure about the audiogram, you can do the testing again via this Nova link itself. You don't need any kind of wire. So you can do an audiogram directly with the BAHA processor using the NOAA link. So in this case I don't want to do it, so but it's still possible to do it. You can increase the microphone sensitivity to a little bit higher one and this level, and then you can go ahead and then you can do it. So but if you want to talk to the patient in between, you can just click like this. We can switch on this talkback microphone and then you can talk to the patient. But if you want to go for the audiogram, then you can switch off this and then you can directly press whichever frequency you want, and then up and down you can do it using the keyboard and pressing the sound using the space bar. So once you have done it, you can go to the next one, fourth screen. So do you want to recalculate? So you can just say yes. So you can say yes if you want to do it, but if you think you don't want to do it, you can press next. If you want to do it again, you say clear and then test again, and then you can press next. So in this case I don't want to do it, so press next. It makes the new calculation. There is 4 programs, as you can see. This is the first program. Usually we can get the first program as outdoor will be slightly lesser, and then 2 you can give it for say every day, and then 3 and 4 you have the choices to make, either music or noise, yeah, like that. So I want to give only 2 programs. I'm just selecting these 2 and I'm giving a name to it. So this is the loudness. If the patient feels very softer, then I can increase it a little bit more louder, so like that. So in terms of loudness I can do, so in terms of own voice I can decrease the sound or you can increase the sound. Performance in noise, you want it towards the comfort, you want the patient to have more clear sound, you can take it towards the right side, depends. So patient says there is more noise, then it's better to have it towards the left hand side. The patient says I want more sound, then you can take it towards the right side. So that's how you make the adjustments. Right now I don't want to make any adjustments, so I'm bringing it back here. And once I know this first and second program is comfortable, you can see that there is a change in, when I change the program, the curves also are changing. So the output, the performance is different for first and second program. So knowing that and patient is comfortable with that, so and then I'll go ahead and saving it. So this one is a wireless thing. So if the patient has got a mini microphone or a phone clip, so then we can pair it. We can keep that on and then we can pair it. So in this case I'm not doing that because the patient hasn't brought any wireless accessories. So straight away I can go and save it. So this is the overall thing. There is no paired wireless accessories. I have kept 2 programs as we have seen earlier, and then low battery warning, there is an on, and active gain there will be an on, and then we can see that this is going to be saved in the sound processor and file system. So let's save it. So this is another processor. The same patient have got an earlier, some other process has been saved, so I'll just put some different name. So it's still getting saved, as you can see, and once it is saved we can detach the processor and we can come out of the software. Yeah, so it is saved, and then you can press continue. You don't want to start a new session. If you want, you can generate a report and then you can come out of session. Now I don't want to generate a reports. I'm coming out of it. So once I come out of it, then what I have to do is I have to press this to disconnect it. So that's the way you program a BAHA processor.